Welcome in, Odd Shopper family. Appreciate you hanging with us here. And if you can, please hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already for everything. And also subscribe, as it's not just these no-run first inning plays that we have for you on channel. Ben Ross's Sharp Play of the Day. Everything that you can possibly imagine from a betting standpoint, we have you covered here on the Odd Shopper channel. And yes, 3 plays. We'll tell you all about this great no-brainer offer. We even have a promo code for you courtesy of BetMGM. But we do have 3 plays, and we always target certain things depending on the game, the slate, just the circumstances when it comes to the first inning. And looking at this Astros Yankees game, there's going to be a reason. There's going to be one variable that's going to push us to the side of a no-run first inning. So let's get there at least. And knowing, of course, we'll start at BetMGM, but really understanding why we're attacking this from that standpoint of a no-run first inning. Also, note you've got an 8-run total here in New York. So we'll go on down to our first inning prop. And will there be a first inning run? No, right now sitting at minus 120. And here's why. The Yankees are second best in all of baseball when it comes to giving up runs per first inning to opponents, and that's 0.25. That's a hell of a number to work with right there. Now, when it comes to scoring, they're at 0.61 runs per first inning at home. Houston, though, only at 0.41 on the road. So it's not like they're blowing outdoors by any means. And you can see as we do this, things shift live. So that's now minus 125. But the reality is that the Yankees are so good when it comes to limiting opponents at home, 0.25 runs per first inning. And Houston doesn't blow any doors off here. You would have to have a really bad pitching matchup. And that's what we talk a lot about when it comes to identifying the best value on top of the number. It's also, where is this matchup most vulnerable? Meaning, where can we take best advantage of a situation? Sometimes it's hitters. Sometimes it's the 1 through 3 on a smoking hot lineup, which we'll talk about tonight with the Padres. In this case, the pitching matchup is not featuring at least one guy who's going to be prone to giving up a ton. In fact, when you look at it, Jamison Taillon, Framber Valdez, each coming in with ERAs under 2.8. This is a strong enough weight right here to shade this to a no. Just understanding that nobody on the mound. Sometimes you have a guy coming in, your 0.67 ERA stinks. He's given up a ton. We don't have that variable here. And that's why it's key to take advantage of that when we're targeting first innings, because the starting pitching can be such a difference maker. Now, you want to talk about a difference maker. How about your bankroll? We told you about this, right? Free money awaits you here at BetMGM. And on top of that, we now have our own promo code here for the first inning bets. All right, so this is what you do. It's really simple. You can sign up. You can click that link below, or you can use our code OSNRFI. All right, OSNRFI, or click that link below, and it will take you the same spot to BetMGM. And when you sign up, you have to deposit at least $10 and then bet that $10 on any baseball game, any MLB game, and you're going to get $200 back in your account. It's that easy. It's that simple. It's free money. It's a no-brainer offer. If you haven't signed up at BetMGM, we're just giving you this free money. Here, take it. It's in your account. $200. What? You missed that? That's fine. There's a link below. You can click that. You could use our promo code OSNRFI, and then just deposit $10 when you sign up. Play that 10 on any MLB game, $200, bam, right in your account. All right, first play, just to recap here, told you about this Astros-Yankees game. No, minus 125. So we'll go in order here. We're going to work these later games tonight because I think there's a lot of value. Let's go to this Orioles-White Sox game. And again, work through how we reason the play here, which will ultimately be yes at minus 120 currently for a run in the first inning. Now, this one's a little easier to digest, and this is mainly because the White Sox are just awful. I mean, they are the worst team in baseball when it comes to giving up runs to the opponent in the first inning. 0.85 RPFI at home. So they are beyond vulnerable. And if you want to understand how bad that 0.85 is at home, the Baltimore Orioles are second worst in baseball with 0.71. So that's a pretty significant gap of how bad things are with the White Sox. Don't believe the hype. Tell you about that. Don't believe the ERAs coming in here with Dean Kramer or Johnny Cueto, especially the latter here. This is all about taking advantage of why we're going to go run first inning here. Orioles are league average, but look, they're still giving up 0.63 runs per first inning on the road. And the White Sox just gave up a run in the first inning to Tampa Bay in their most recent game. So we're targeting a lot here. And you know what else you can use is Odd Shopper. We tell you all about not just our promo codes here and why you should sign up with BetMGM, but Odd Shopper has first inning money lines. So you can go, especially when there's a game with two bad teams like you're seeing right here between the Orioles and the White Sox, but you can take advantage of this. You can look at where we have on Odd Shopper first inning money lines and then try to identify where there's an edge, at least shaded to the best value, of course, on the return of the favorite, but also understand, all right, how much is Chicago truly favored in the first inning? How much are the Yankees truly favored in the first inning? Because that's a good, at least starting point, nice indicator, not a full metric, but a nice indicator to start to get an idea of the two teams and the gap, the distance between how much one team should win the first inning versus, of course, knowing that there's always a tie in place. But that's why Odd Shopper is key for little things like this to develop your own pattern and find the best value as far as, all right, understanding that there might be a pretty wide gap between two teams, or more importantly, understanding the gap between two really bad teams, like in this case with the Orioles and White Sox. All right, we'll move on to our last game. You know the drill. Hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you're subscribed, of course, here to the Odd Shopper channel. We have a ton of things happening just on a daily basis, and you really just don't want to miss anything with it. All right, let's go to the Phillies and Padres game. This is the last game here on the night that we're going to target, and this is going to be a plus money action. And the reason why we're going to get to this, showing you why we're going to attack this at plus 110. It's not just because it's plus 110. You can see the ticket. We'll run through it one more time before we get out of here. Oh, great. We got a plus money ticket here. No. This is because neither one of these teams really give up much in the first inning, but it's not the pitching matchup so much as it's one pitcher. And unfortunately, I have to say it's my guy on the hook tonight in Ranger Suarez, who's going to be the reason why this thing goes over, yes, at plus 110. And look, whenever we're talking about a situation like this, where we're targeting one team to really be the reason why there's a run in the first inning, if the other team, like in this case, the Phillies, who do have some bats at the top of their lineup, happen to cross the plate in the first inning, that's a bonus. Now you are all working in two separate teams here, but we're only targeting the Padres with the benefit of recent trend here. And look, you can look at one thing specifically with Ranger Suarez, and that's just 5 of his 6 starts on the road has seen the opponent, the Phillies, or both, meaning both teams, scoring in the first inning. That's a tough trend to just turn your back on. So also the Padres now coming off this first inning explosion against the D-backs, plating 4 runs. So the Phillies aren't really a ton of help. They're tied for third worst and 0.29 runs per first inning on the road. So this is, again, about the Padres. Padres are on a heater. They come off this smoke show where they put up 4 in the first against the Diamondbacks. They put up a ton of runs, and now they take on a Phillies team where Ranger Suarez just has a knack for being around first inning runs. I love my odds at plus 110 here to take advantage of this. Again, sometimes it's a matchup. Sometimes it's the top part of a lineup. Sometimes it's the ballpark. But whatever it may be, we're trying to take advantage of circumstance and angle. And if it's recent trends that match up with what we're doing, then that's always a nice bonus. And again, we'll run through this here so you can see it. It's a simple ticket. No first run Astros, Yankees. Yes, first run Orioles, White Sox. Yes, first run, Phillies, Padres. All right, again, hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you're subscribed and take advantage of this OSNRFI. That's our promo code. OS, no run first inning, right? OSNRFI, or just click that link below. Either way, it's going to bring to the same spot. That's BetMGM. Sign up, deposit at least $10, and then place that 10 on any MLB game, and that's $200. That's a no-brainer offer. Bam, right back into your account. Thursday night, couple of new series opening up, so we'll take advantage of this. You have your 3 plays in the first inning. You don't need to sit through a half or whole game ticket anymore, and we'll be back Friday to open up the weekend with 3 more. But until then, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe so you can hang. I'm Eytan Shander. And always, always remember that there is going to be value in the first inning, no matter how good or how bad, most importantly, how bad things may look, like in the case of the Orioles White Sox.